So, I know I'm late on this whole Omarion situation, but I want to talk about the emotional maturity he displayed in this interview. Let's get into it. What's going on, society? So, for those of you that are unfamiliar or do not know about this situation, I will give a brief summary on this situation. So this situation involves three people, one of them being Omarion, the other being a female, and the third being someone that Omarion has known for years and also his band member. Now, Omarion is a part of a famous band, and he dated this female. He went on to have kids with this female. And after he has kids with this female, he breaks up with this female, and this female then goes on to date another member of the band that he is a part of, and also someone that he has known for years. So, quick breakdown. Omarion dates this female. He has kids with this female. He breaks up with her. This female then goes on to date someone that he's known for years, and he's been a part of the band with. And that's the end of the situation. So, before I go any further into this, I need everyone to pay close attention to this for a few reasons, okay? I need men especially to pay close attention, and I really need black men to pay really close attention to this video or this audio, okay? The reason why I'm saying black men especially pay close attention to this, and men pay close attention, and everybody pay close attention, is because the emotional maturity that Omarion displayed in this interview is the emotional maturity that you should aspire to achieve. Okay, you should strive to achieve this level of emotional maturity, and I'm gonna break down how he was emotionally mature in this situation. Okay, so first off, I have to commend Omarion for being valid in this situation. Okay, that's first things first. Got to commend Omarion. Now, let's look at the situation. He has an interview with VladTV. Okay, now the interview is not about the situation. However, the situation is brought up in the interview. Okay, now, in the interview, like I said, he's asked about the situation. Now, with him being famous, okay, he is going to have a lot of people try to make him react a certain way regarding this situation because they want to see drama. You know, people like to instigate. People like theatrics. They like drama. So there are going to be people on the outside of this situation trying to get him to react a certain way. However, he did not respond in the way that they wanted him to respond regarding this situation. Okay. Now, you can go back and look at the interview for yourself. However, I am going to talk about two perspectives. Okay. And I'll give you a brief summary of how he responded. How he responded was really just, some people say emotionally unbothered, unbothered. You know, he was really unbothered by the situation. However, I say he was just being emotionally mature about the whole situation, because if you look at it from two perspectives, you can look at it from perspective number one. They were truly, genuinely in love with each other. Now, when the guy asked Omarion, he asked Omarion something about the female and the guy being together. And Omarion said, well, if they're happy, then they're happy. They should be happy. That's emotionally mature, because even though you dated this girl, and even though that the girl that you dated is with someone that you've known for years, a band member, someone that you may have called a friend, even if they are together, that doesn't mean that you should talk down on them, or you should talk bad about them, or, she's a hoe, or he's a backstabber. Because what if they are truly in love? That's perspective number one. What if they are truly, genuinely in love? and they just found each other. They are true soulmates, and they just found each other. They're happy with each other. Wouldn't you want them to be happy? If this is a girl that you were dating and this is a guy that you've known for years, wouldn't you want those two to be happy? Wouldn't you want to see those two happy? Okay, instead of being bitter about the situation, you want to see them happy so that you can move on and so that they can move on with their lives. Okay. Perspective number 2. If they did this out of spite, because I believe Omarion has asked something about does he think that he is the root of their relationship? Did they get together because of Omarion in spite of him? If that's the case, it really doesn't matter, because time will resolve that situation. So if they got together out of spite for me, then that's not really gonna hurt me, because the relationship is gonna dissolve anyway. Time will resolve the situation. There's nothing that I have to do. Like, if they were doing this to try to hurt me, it doesn't matter to me, because if she wasn't my true love, then it doesn't matter, because I'll find my true love. And for him, that just shows me that he wasn't a true friend to me, and I can now move on to spend more time with my true friends. So those two perspectives right there, and how he handled the situation, shows why he displayed emotional maturity. And the reason why I want people, especially black men, to pay close attention to this is because I come across MGTOW videos and IBMOR videos. And when I say MGTOW and IBMOR, I mean men going their own way, and IBMOR. I forgot the acronym, but it's an introspective black men something. Okay. These two groups or communities can be very powerful. However, I feel that within these communities, there are a lot of bitter men, a lot of hurt men that are, just bashing women, bashing hoes because they have been hurt themselves. And I know that when you are hurt, hurt people. So when you are hurt, you tend to try to ignore it, or you bottle it up, or, you try to use that as fuel to then hurt the opposite sex, or you try to use that as fuel to talk about them and generalize women and say that, oh, well, because I was hurt, or because I was rejected by a woman, then all women are hoes, or because a woman cheated on me, all women are hoes, or all females are hoes. However, that's not the case. That's not the way you should go about things. You should go about things in an emotionally mature manner. So, if one female did cheat on you, or if one female did reject you, you shouldn't make a generalization about all females. What you should do is you should look at that situation and emotionally cope with that situation. Come to terms with that situation emotionally. And I think that's what Omarion did with this whole situation. He was saying, well, number one, I am no longer with this female. However, this female is the mother of my kids, so I will not disrespect her. So, whatever she does, that's on her. However, my time with her has passed. So, what she does not matter to me. What she does, it doesn't involve me unless it's about our kids. Number two, this guy, this was a guy that I had known one point in time in my life. However, he's his own person. So whatever he does is on him. What he does has nothing to do with me unless it's regarding, what we did in the past as far as music and what our band did together. What our band did together was special. However, he is his own person, and what he does is on him because he's a grown man. That's emotionally coping with the situation. You may have felt betrayed because they got together, but like I said, what if it was true, genuine love? Would you still feel betrayed if they truly, genuinely loved each other and they got married and they were truly happy? Would you still feel betrayed? And even if it was truly betrayal that was behind this, think about it this way. At least now who your enemies are. At least she's shown her true colors and he's shown his true colors, and now you can move accordingly to that. So, yeah, it may have been betrayal, but okay, now you may feel a sense of peace because now you can avoid these people. Now you can move around these people. So this is why I really want people to pay attention to this audio, or pay attention to this situation, because he handled the situation mature. He handled this situation in a mature manner. And I think that's what more of us men need to do regarding these women, or regarding the rejection, or regarding the hurt, regarding the cheating. We need to go about it in a mature manner instead of just bad mouthing the other person, or instead of talking down about the other person, or talking about the other person, gossiping about the other person. He could have went around and said, oh man, she's just a hoe, and she's just been busting it open for everybody since day one. But he didn't say that. He really kept it solid, and he really was valid. And he said, well, you know what, if that's what she wants to do, that's her business. That has nothing to do with me. If you want to talk to me, ask me about something that I'm doing. Don't ask me about what this female is doing, because I'm not her. And for him, same thing with the guy. Don't talk to me about what he's doing, because he's not me and I'm not him. I can't speak for him. You know what I mean? So like I said, I want to commend Omarion. I know it's been a while since I posted, but yeah, I really want to talk about that situation. Let me know what you all think about the situation. Would you have responded in that same manner? Was that an emotional, mature response that Omarion took in that interview with Vlad? Let me know your thoughts. So with that being said, thank you for listening, and I'm sending positive vibes your way.